with my niggas, be careful, that may cost you your life. If you cross that line, somebody die, you better think twice. We ready for war, by whatever, it's a kill mission. Gave me a sword, told me bring it back where it's still dripping. My niggas, them field niggas who rebelled and prevailed against all lies, we never fail. Cause the Lord with us, we heavy hitters and hard hitters, unaffiliated. Them boys ain't up to par with us, you ain't heard that? Hey, you ain't heard that, nigga? In the UPK, that's what we put in work at, nigga. All that street politics shit, slick side bitch shit, popping at the mouth, you gon' get dismissed quick. Wish a crack of wood, the only thing on my wish list. I'ma lay that off and shoot that bitch until it click, click. Kept it too real in the streets, I was a misfit. Now I'm surrounded by niggas who standing on business. Yeah, I heard the people need a breakdown. Just stay the fuck out of the way, we about to take every city, every state, boy, we taking it over. On my hip, a Glock 17, AK on my shoulder. From Cali up to New York, all the way to the NOLA. You can keep them pussy, boy, we looking for soldiers. I thought I told you, we gon' walk it like we talk it, yeah. Really bout it, yeah. Get that pink lemonade, Kool-Aid out your chest, nigga. Fuck with my niggas and get your wig split. I leave you done. Don't you forget it. See where I come from. Them niggas with it. We on it every day. We train to hit shit. I'm hollering, fuck with my niggas and get your wig split. I leave you done. Don't you forget it. See where I come from. Them niggas with it. We on it every day. We train to hit shit. Bitches U.P.K till it's over. Line up in ranks. Take a over this shit. A down from my brothers. Pulled up a shut up. We soldiers, little bitch. One West, we set the standards. I'ma uphold that shit. Stand tall. Ain't no folding. Can't drop my sword on some whole shit. Look what I did for the streets. I taught them boys FOE. That's family over everything. They turn they back on the G. Now that's behind me and beneath me. Dear beloved, I CC, stop believing everything these people putting on the TV. It's a dirty, dirty world that we live in. Drug dealing and killing ghetto children with no feelings, but they fantasizing about a million and don't care if they kill their own kind. But to get it, sin is risky business. Can lose your life before you live it. Wish you would've listened. Business showing off for these bitches tripping on a murder mission. You can lose your life before you live it. Wish you would've listened. 16 serving our life. Sin is hoping for redemption. Now your life is in the hands of the one that hates you, and it's perpetual. Just let you know it's in their nature. That's why the death of my enemies is in my prayers. U.P.K, Louisiana, dragon slayer for the savior from the slums. So you know I'm used to living hard. Never really gave a fuck about them stripes and stars. I believe in the Bible that I defeat the odds, but I don't believe in white Jesus. I serve the nigga God. Fuck with my niggas and get your wig split. I leave you done. Don't you forget it. See where I come from. Them niggas with it. We on it every day. We train to hit shit. Yeah, hater. You for real, hater? Must not be on like you say. Must not be getting no real paper. Real paper, real paper. One West, nigga. Dear hater, you for real, hater? Must not be on like you say. Must not be getting no real paper. Nigga can't have more than you. You know them niggas will still hate you. Those are characteristics in a pussy nigga nature. Talk that shit behind my back, but be on mute when it's a facial. Smiling in my face, but you can't hide all that hatred. I'm too silent, you a snake. I see that shit a mile away. Man of war, and I'm not sorry. Blame that shit on U.P.K. Pussy ass nigga, you a pussy ass nigga. Oh, you confused, you think pussy ass nigga. This ain't drag racing, why you got that drag with you? I'm a bad kidder, pull up with you bad bitches. Masculinity be the reason she into me. She say she loving all that big priest energy. Don't remember me when I step in the facility. I'm screaming I.S.U.P.K, fuck the enemy. Oh, hey, this that one West world shit right here. Think I ain't got the bitch on me, you tripping, homie, that bitch right here. Brown liquor, don't sip that clip. Cloud of vision, let's get shit clear. I ain't even fuck around, homie, put the crown on me, yeah, this my year. Yeah. And I do this shit for my niggas who solid. I ain't resent, but I truly acknowledge you ain't in this truth and you ain't in this body, cause bitch, you want body. We see it coming cause we really profits. Oh, want you about it, but you didn't stop it. A hard head make a soft ass, I guess that's why you stop with your soft ass. Hood nigga that can outclass bougie bitches who talking about class. Soon that you cut a motherfucker, they be like, why you talking to me like that? Valuable lesson. Before you judge, I will check the reflection. Real love is correct. Real love is perfection. Ain't a flaw in it, this is raw business. Brotherhood is a weapon. Fuck around and get stepped on, try to step, watch how you step. Fuck around and get stepped on, try to step, watch how you step. 10 times out of 10 when we get it in, nigga, it's a win. If you ain't in the U.P.K, into this. Yeah, this how them niggas be acting. Talking that shit like they really be body, but when it come down to the action, that's when you find out that they lacking. That's when you find out that they acting. And fucking with my niggas, it's a sure way to end up in the casket. Bitches us against the masses. I don't mind getting dirty, but watch how I clean it up when it get nasty. I lift that Nina up and get the flashing, just cause I love my niggas with a passion. Yeah. Oh, just cause I love my niggas with a passion. Borders of blue and friendship for the fashion. Yeah. You understand me? We standing tall on what we believe in. Yeah. Either you stand on something or you fall for anything. Believe that. Look. And if you standing on the wrong thing, you falling anyway. One West. Lost Tribe.
Check.
Oh, word. We live? All right. Present yourself over the show.
Officer 50 Garage Mouth, by your SHALAM.
Also, 50 Garage Mouth, by your SHALAM.
God bless you, your SHALAM.
God bless you, your SHALAM.
SHALAM.
Our margin minute stand. Wapiyakodam and turn and face the east. You ready to start off with this the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabashamayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malatuka, Taba'a, Ratazayaka, Hayah, Aisha, Barataza, Kawa, Hayah, Bashamayim, Nathalanawa, Lakam, Kal, Yawam, Wasalaknawa, Kabwatnawa, Kasalaknawa, Kabawatinawa, Wala'a, Tabi'ayanawa, Banasayawan, Abal, Hawashayanawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakut, Waha'ala, Wataparat, Lawalumim, Aman.
In English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
It's the cock, the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushai. Baba Kasha. Nathalanah. Hakak. La Pa'a. Ka Makala. Waka Madawa. Hakak. Latahar. Hamat Zerayim. Hakak. Lahaquium. Hamathium. Lakak. Arakawath. Hatama'ala. Lagar Shem. Ba'ashem Yahushai. The water among.
In the English, Yahweh, the name of Yahweh Shai. Please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the leper, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, cast them out. Name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you, so be it.
It's the prayers of the blessings of Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Barak Lanao, Wayasha'ala, Wahabayath, Saparium, Barak, Ba'ashem Yahushai, the water among.
We said was Yahweh, the name of Yahweh Shai. Bless us in Israel and the school in the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you, so be it.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 121 in Hebrew. I.S.U.P.K, Ayanya, Ahaharium, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ai, Izaria, Ma'aim, Yahweh, Aisha, Shemayim, Wa Rataza, Al Yathan, Lamawat, Regalka, Al Yanawam, Shamarka, Hana, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayashun, Shawamor, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazarka, Al Yad, Yambaka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'ayakaka, Wayarak, Balayala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makal Rai, Yashamar, Athnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza'aka, Wabawa'aka, Mayata, I will own.
In the English, I will lift up my eyes into the hills. From whence come my help? My help coming from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Yasha'Allah shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He should preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in. For this time forth, even evermore.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim, Al Damayalakah, Al Thakarash, Wa Al Thashakwat, Al Kayahana, Al Yabika, Yahama Yawan, Wayashabana Ah, Yaka, Nasha'awa, Ra'ash, Al Aimaka, Ya'iri Yamwa, Sawad, Wayata, Ya'ai Tazawa, Al Tazapawanyaka, Amarawa, Lakawa, Wanakakitum, Magoya, Wala Ab, Yazakar, Sham Yasha'ala, Iwad, Kaya, Nawa'ai, Tazawa, Laba, it's like a Lab Yakadwa, Al Yaka, Bariyath, Yakaratwa, Ahoya, Adawam, Westma'ayim, Mawa'aba, Wahagarium, Gabal, Wa'amawan, Wa'amalak, Palashath, Am Yashabia, Tazawar, Gum Ashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Hayawa, Zerawai, Labayalawat, Selah, Ashalaham, Kamajan, Kasaya, Sara'ah, Kayabian, Banakar, Koyashwan, Nashamadwa, Ba'ayanda Ara, Hayawa, Daman, La'adama, Shayatamwa, Nadiyamawa, Ka'irab, Wakazaba, Wakazabak, Wakatazal, Mana'ai, Counter Sayakamwa, Ashar, Amarwa, Nairashah, Lanawa, Ath, Na'awath, Alahayam, Alahaya, Shayatamwa, Kagogala, Kakwash, Lapaya Rakha, Ka'ash, Taba'iri Ira, Waka, Lahaba, Talahat, Hariyam, Kanta Radatma, Basai Rakha, Wabasawa Patka, Tabahalam, Mala'ah, Punyaham, Kualawan, Wayabakwashwa, Shamka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Wayabahawa, Waya Ida Waya Kaparwa, Waya Abadwa, Waya Dawa, Paya Ata, Shamka, Yahawa, Labadka, Al Yawan, Alcohol Rataza.
Psalms 83 in English. Keep not thy silence. O Yahweh, hold not thy peace, and be not still. O Yahweh, for lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Yasha Allah may be no more remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, the Hagarenes, Gabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Assur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Selah, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kison, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb and like Zeeb. Yea, all their princes as Abah and as Amunah, who said, let us take to ourselves the house of Yahweh in possession. O my power, make them like a wheel, as a stubble before the wind, as a fire burneth a wood, and as a flame set the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high of all the earth.
All the earth, this is a prayer for the power, structure, and blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh, Wa Yahweh Shah, Wa Miyaka Allah, Wa Alahayim, Batazabiyah, Alawapihanam, Ha Alawapim, Ha Saranyam, Ha Kwazayoyim, Ha Koyoyoyim, Wa Agwatium, Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shah, the Wadaman.
In English, bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh Shai, and Michael, and the angels, commanding General YAHANNA, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you. So be it.
Sarm in a term. Yeshavium may be seated. Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, Brakathum to my brothers, Yahweh Shemal Atham, Bashem Yahweh Shah to my sisters. We had an I.S.U.P.K, start out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, operating under the leadership of Commander Jenny Hanna. We're not affiliated with no other Israelite group, Muslim, Mosque, Christian church, whatever you have it out there. You understand? The I.S.U.P.K, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, we stand on our own toes, on our own merit. We were bringing this truth out since 1969 that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the true Israelites of the Bible. We're going to go into the book of Exodus. We're going to be reading from the book of Exodus. Is it 20?
It's 25th. We on May 3rd. It's on this Slack. It's on the computer table.
Oh. Well, 25 and 11.
That's the last one. Oh, God. And that was, I wrote it.
Right, but
Okay.
they
Okay.
got
Gotcha.
this one. I don't know when it's sent. See, he got May 3rd, 23, 13.
It might just be off a little bit. I think we had done that prior. We go back to 23, 13. So we did that 26. I think that this might be off a little bit. So
No, for that one of the brothers.
it's up to you.
What? You go ahead. You can start.
So that's the updated list. Whatever the date is, we can start with.
You can start it.
Okay. All right, we're going to start in the book of Exodus, chapter 25, verse 11 in the Hebrew. Wa taza Payath, Athwa, Zahab, Taha War, Mabiyath, Wama, Wataza, Tha Taza Panwa, Wa'ai, Shayath, Allah Yawa, Zar, Zahab, Sabiyal, verse 22. Waya Tazakwath, Lawa, Arabai, Tabaif, Zahab, Wana Thatha, Al, Arabai, Ba'ai, Mathyawa, Washa, Thaya, Tabaif, Al, Tazala, Iwa, Ha'aka, Washa, Thaya, Tabaif, Al, Tazala, Iwa, Hasha, Nayath, verse 13. Wa'ai, Shayath, Badiyah, I Tazayah, Shatiyum, Wa Taza Payath, Athum, Zahab, verse 14. Waha Ba'af, Af, Habadiyum, Bata Ba'aith, Al, Tazala'aith, Ha'aran, La Sha'af, Af, Ha'aran, Bahum, verse 15. Bata Baif, Bata Aif, Ha'aran, Yahayan, Yahayawa, Habadiyum, La'a, Yasarawa, Mama Nawa, verse 16. Wanathaf, Al, Ha'aran, Af, Ha'idaf, Ashar, Athan, Alayaka, verse 17. Wa'ai, Shayath, Kapara, Zahab, Tahawar, Amathayum, Waka Tazaya, Araka, Wa'ama, Waka Tazaya, Rakaba. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 25, starting at verse 11 in the English. And thou shalt overlay it with pure gold, within and without shalt thou overlay it, and shall make upon it a crown of gold round about. Verse 12, and thou shalt cast 4 rings of gold for it, and put them in the 4 corners thereof. And 2 rings shall be in the one side of it, and 2 rings in the other side of it. Verse 13, and thou shalt make staves of shittim wood, and overlay them with gold.
So just to give you an understanding of what's going on, we're making the Ark of the Covenant right here. So the Most High has specific ways of how to make the Ark of the Covenant. And this is the instructions that Moses is giving the children of Israel to do so. Read on.
And if you hear some measurements, you can, what's the Zondervan's Compact Bible Dictionary will give the exact measurements of what they are today. Certain words like, they have cubits or whatever. The measurements. Go ahead, brother.
Verse
dimensions, I should say. Right. The dimensions of the actual ark.
Verse 14, and thou shalt put the staves and the rings by the sides of the ark, that the ark may be borne with them. Verse 15, the staves shall be in the rings of the ark, they shall not be taken from it. Verse 16, and thou shalt put into the ark the testimony which I shall give thee. Verse 17, and thou shalt make a mercy seat of pure gold. 2 cubits and a half shall be the length thereof, and 1 cubit and a half the breadth thereof. It's the book of Exodus, chapter 25, starting at verse 18 in the Hebrew. Wa'ai, Shayath, Shanayam, Kavrabayam, Zahab, Makwasha, Tha'aisha, Athum, Mashaniyah, Kwa Tazawath, Haka, Parath, verse 19. Wa'aisha, Karawab, Akkad, Makwataza, Mazah, Wakarawab, Akkad, Makwa Taza, Makwa Taza, Mazah, Mun, Hakapurath, Tha'aishawa, Af, Ha, Karabayum, Al, Shanya, Kwa Wath Yawah, verse 20. Wahai Yawah, Hakara Bayum, Parashiyah, Kana Payum, Lama La, Sa Kakayum, Baka Naya Salakia, Baka Na Payahum, Al, Haka Parath, Wapa Nayahum, Ayash, Al, Akayawa, Al, Haka Parath, Ahai Yahai Yawa, Panya, Hakara Bayum, verse 21. Wanathaf, Af, Hakaparath, Al, Ha Arun, Ma La Ma'ila, Wa'al, Ha'arun, Thun, Af, Thaidath, Ashar, Athun, Alayaka, verse 22. Wana, Wa'ai, Dathia, Laka, Shum, Wada Bar Salakia, Wada Barathia, Afka, Ma'al, Haka Parath, Mabayan, Shanya, Hakara Bayum, Ashar, Al, Arun, Ha'idath, Af, Kal, Ashar, Tazawa, Awafaka, Al, Banya, Yasha'ala, verse 23. Wa'ai Shayath, Shalakan, I Tazayah, Sha Tayum, Ama Thayum, Arabawa, Wa'ama, Raka, Bawa, Wa'ama, Waka Tazayah, Kwama Salaki Kwa Mafawa, verse 24. Wa Taza Payath, Athwa, Zahab, Tahawar, Wa'ai Shayath, Lawa, Zar, Zahab, Sa Bayab. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 25, starting at verse 18 in the English. And thou shalt make 2 cherubims of gold, and beaten work shalt thou make them in the 2 ends of the mercy seat. Verse 19. And make 1 cherub the one end, and the other cherub on the other end. Even of the mercy seat shall you make the cherubims on the 2 ends thereof. Verse 20. And the cherubims shall stretch forth their wings on high, covering the mercy seat with all their wings, and their faces shall look one to another. Toward the mercy seat shall the faces of the cherubims be. Verse 21. And thou shalt put the mercy seat above upon the ark, and in the ark thou shalt put the testimony that I shall give thee. Verse 22. And there I will meet with thee and will commune with thee from above the mercy seat, from between the 2 cherubims which are upon the ark of the testimony of all things which I give thee in commandment unto the children of Israel. Verse 23. Thou shalt also make a table of shittim wood. 2 cubits shall be the length thereof, and a cubit the breadth thereof, and a cubit and a half the height thereof. Verse 24. And thou shalt overlay it with pure gold, and make thereto a crown of gold round about. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 25, starting at verse 25 in the Hebrew. Wa'ai Shayath, Lawa, Masa Garath, Tapak, Sabayab, Wa'ai Shayath, Zar, Zahab, Lama, Sagar, Rathwa, Sabayab. Verse 26. Wa'ai Shayath, Lawa, Arabai, Taba'if, Sahab, Wanathaf, Af, Hata Baif, Al, Arabai, Hapa'ath, Ashar, La'arabai, Ragala Yawah. Verse 27, La'ai, Math, Hamasa, Garath, Taha, Yayan, Hatabaith, Laba, Thayum, Laba, Dayum, Lasha, Af, Hasha, Lakun. Verse 28, Wa'ai, Shayaf, Af, Habadiyum, I, Tazayah, Shatayum, Wa, Taza, Payaf, Atham, Zahab, Sha'ah, Bum, Af, Hashalakan. Verse 29, Wa'ai, Shayum, Kwa'ai, Rath Yawa, Waka, Path Yawa, Waka, Shawath Yawa, Wama, Nakwa, Yath Yawa, Ashar, Yasaka, Bahan, Zahab, Salakia, Zahab, Tahawar, the Aisha, a thumb. Verse 30, Wa'ai, Shayath, Manarath, Zahab, Tahawar, Makwasha, the Aisha, Hamana, Wa Salakia, Hamana, Wara, Yaraka, Wakwana, Gaba, Ya'aya, Kapath, Riyah, Wapa, Rakya, Mamana, Yahai, Yawa. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 25, starting at verse 25 in the English. And thou shalt make unto it a border of an handbreadth roundabout, and thou shalt make a golden crown to the border thereof roundabout. Verse 26, and thou shalt make for it 4 rings of gold, and put the rings in the 4 corners that are on the 4 feet thereof. Verse 27, over against the border shall the rings be for places of the staves to bear the table. Verse 28, and thou shalt make the staves of shittim wood and overlay them with gold, that the table may be borne with them. Verse 29, and thou shalt make the dishes thereof, and spoons thereof, and covers thereof, and bowls thereof, to cover with all. Of pure gold shalt thou make them. Verse 30, and thou shalt set upon the table showbread before me alway. Verse 31, and thou shalt make a candlestick of pure gold. Of beaten work shall the candlestick be made his shaft, and his branches, his bowls, his knops, and his flowers shall be of the same.
It's the book of Exodus chapter 32, verse 25, verse 32 in Hebrew. Washasha, Kwanyam, Yataza Ayam, Mataza Daya, Matazadia, Shalasha, Konya, Manara, Matazada, Ha'ikad, Washalash, Washalasha, Konya, Manara, Matazada, Hashunya, verse 33, Shalasha, Gaba Ayam, Makwa, like a Masha Quadium, Bakwana, Ha'akad, Kapathar, Waparak, Washalasha, Gaba Ayum, Makwadash, it's like a Mashak, it's like a Mashaquadium, Makwana, Ha'akad, Kapathar, Waparak, Kan, La Shashat, Haquanium, Hayatazayum, Man, Hamanara, verse 34, Waba Manara, Araba'ai, Gaba Ayum, Makwa, it's like a Masha Quadium, Kapathorayum, it's like a Kapathoraya, Wapa Rakya, verse 35. Okay, 35. Wakapathar, Takath, Shanya, Haquanyum, Mamana, Wakapathar, Takath, Shanya, Haquanyum, Mamana, Wakapathar, Takath, Shanya, Haquanyum, Mamana, Lasha Shath, Haquanyum, Haya Tazayum Man Hamanara, verse 36. Kapa Kapathara Kapathara Yahum Wanakwathum Mamana Yahayawa Kala Makwasha Akath Zahab Tahawar, verse 37. Wa Aisha Yath Ath Narathya Shaba'ai Waha Ila Ath Narathya Waha Ayar Al Ibar Panya, verse 38. Wamana Lakwakia Wamakwatha Ya Zahab Tahawar.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 25, starting at verse 32 in the English. And 6 branches shall come out of the sides of it, 3 branches of the candlestick out of one side, and 3 branches of the candlestick out of the other side. Verse 33. 3 bowls made like unto almonds, like a knot and a flower in one branch, and 3 bowls made like almonds in the other branch, with a knot and a flower. So in the 6 branches that come out of the candlestick. Verse 34. And in the candlestick shall be 4 bowls made like unto almonds, with their knots and their flowers. Verse 35. And there shall be a knot under 2 branches of the same, and a knot under 2 branches of the same, and a knot under 2 branches of the same, according to the 6 branches that proceed out of the candlestick. Verse 36. Their knots and their branches shall be of the same. All it shall be one beaten work of pure gold. Verse 37. And thou shalt make the 7 lamps thereof, and they shall light the lamps thereof, that they may give light over against it. Verse 38. And the tongs thereof and the snuff dishes thereof shall be of pure gold. Verse 39. Salaki.
It's the book of Genesis. Salaki. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 25, verse 39. Kakar, Zahab, Tahawar, Ya'isha, Atha, At, Cow, Hakalayim, Ha'ala, verse 40. Wara'ah, Wa'isha, Bahaban Yatum, Ashar, Atha, Mara'ah, Bahar, verse. It's the book of Exodus, chapter 26, verse 1. Wa'ath, Hama Shakan, Ta'isha, Ishar, Yara Ayath, Slaka, Yara Ya'ith, Shaisha, Ma Shozar, Wa Ta Kalath, Wa Aragaman, Wa Ta La'ith, Shanya Karabium, Ma'isha, Khashab, Ta'isha, Atom, verse 2. Araka, Haya Raya I, Ha'atath, Shamana, Wa'ai Sharium, Ba'ima, Warakav, Arabai, Ba'ama, Haya Raya I, Ha'akath, Mada, Ata, Lakau, Haya Raya I, verse 3. Kamash, Haya Raya I, Taha Yayan, Haba, it's like a Kabarath, Asha, Al, Akata, Waka, Mash, Yara Aya, Karabath, Asha, Al, Akata, verse 4. Wa'ai Shayath, Lala Ath, Ta Kalath, Al, Shapath, it's like a, Shapath, Haya Raya A, Haya Ra Ya'ai, Ha'akath, Makwataza, Baka Rabath, Wakan, Ta'aisha, Bashapath, Haya Raya Aid, Hakwa Yatazawana, Bamakwa Barath, Hasha Nayath, verse 5. Kamashim, Lala'ath, Ta'aisha, Bayar it's like a Bayar Ya'ai, Atakath, it's like a Ha'akath, Waka Mashayim, Lala'ath, Ta'aisha, Bakwataza, Haya Raya I, Ashar, Bamaka Rabath, Hashan Yath, Makwa Bayelath, Ha Lalaath, Ashar, Al Akathath. It's like Akathath.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 25, starting at verse 39 in the English. Of a talent of pure gold shall he make it with all these vessels. Verse 40. And look that thou make them after their pattern, which was showed thee in the mount. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 26, verse 1 in English. Moreover, thou shalt make the tabernacle with 10 curtains of fine twin linen, and blue and purple and scarlet, with cherubims. Of cunning work shalt thou make them. Verse 2. The length of one curtain shall be 28 cubits, and the breadth of one curtain 4 cubits. And every one of the curtains shall have one measure. Verse 3. The 5 curtains shall be coupled together one to another, and the other 5 curtains shall be coupled one to another. Verse 4. And thou shalt make loops of blue upon the edge of the one curtain from the selvage in the coupling, and likewise shalt thou make in the uttermost edge of another curtain in the coupling of the second. Verse 5. 50 loops shalt thou make in the one curtain, and 50 loops shalt thou make in the edge of the curtain that is in the coupling of the second, that the loops may take hold one of another. That's it. That's it.
It's the book of Genesis. I don't know why I keep saying Genesis. The book of Exodus, chapter 26, verse 6. In the Hebrew, I'll let you read the last one. Wa'ai Shayath, Hamashim, Kwarasaya, Zahab, Waka Rabath, Ath, Haya Ra'aya. It's like a Haya, Hayar, Ya'ai, Asha, Al, Aka. It's like a Akata, Bakwa, Ras Young, Wahaya, Halma, Shakan, Akkad. Verse 7. Wa'ai Shayath, Yara, Ya'ith, Izayum, La Ihal, Al, Ha, Mashakan, Ishatia, Ishara, Yara Ith. It's like a Yara Ya'ith. It's like a Yara Ya'ith. Ta'isha, Itham, verse 8. Araka, Haya Raya'ah. It's like a Hayar Ya'ai. Ha'akath, Shalashim, Ba'ama, Warahab, Arabai, Ba'ama, Haya, Hayar Ya'ai, Akath, like a Ha Akath, Mada, Akath, La Aishayath, Aishara, Yara Ayath, Slake, Yara, Slake, Yar Ya'aith, good night. Verse 9, Waka Barath, Ath, Kamash, Haya, Hayar Ya'ai, Labad, Wa'ath, Shasha, Hayar Ya'ai, Labad, Waka, Palath, Ath, Hayar Ya'ai, Hasha Shayath, Al, Mawal, Panya, Ha'ahal. Verse 10, Wa Aishayath, Kamashim, Lala'ath, Al, Shapath, Hayar Ya'ai. It's like Hayar Ya'ai, Ha'achath, Ha'akwa Yetazena, Baka Barath, Wakamashim, La'ala'ath. It's like a Lala'ath, Al, Shapath, Hayar Ya'ah, Haka Barath, Hashaniyah. It's like a Hashaniyath. Verse 11, Wa'aishayath, Karasya, Nakamash. It's like a Nakashath. Ha, it's like a Kamashim. Waha Ba'ath, Ath. Ha Korasium. Balala'ath. Waha Rabath, Ath. Ha'al. It's like a Ha'ahal. Wahaya. Akkad. Verse 12. Wasarak. Ha'ai-wap. Bayar Ya'ai. Ha'ahal. Kataziyah. Hayar Ya'ai. Ha'ai-dapath. Thapa, it's like a Thasarak. Al. Akaria. Hamashakan.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 26, starting at verse 6 in English. And thou shalt make 50 tacks of gold, and couple the curtains together with the tacks, and it shall be one tabernacle. Verse 7. And thou shalt make curtains of goats' hair to be a covering upon the tabernacle. 11 curtains shalt thou make. Verse 8. The length of one curtain shall be 30 cubits, and the breadth of one curtain 4 cubits, and the 11 curtains shall be all of one measure. Verse 9. And thou shalt couple 5 curtains by themselves, and 6 curtains by themselves, and shall double the 6th curtain in the forefront of the tabernacle. Verse 10. And thou shalt make 50 loops on the edge of one curtain that is almost in the coupling, and 50 loops in the edge of the curtain which coupleth the second. Verse 11. And thou shalt make 50 tacks of brass, and put the tacks into the loops, and couple the tent together, that it may be one. Verse 12. And the remnant that remaineth of the curtains of the tent, the half curtain that remaineth shall hang over the backside of the tabernacle. Come on. It's the book of Exodus, chapter 26, starting at verse 13 in the Hebrew. Waha, Amah, Mazah, Raha, Amah, Mazah, Ba'idap, Ba'arakah, Yara, Ya'if, Ha'a, Ha'ahal, Yahayim, Sarawak, Al, Tazadiyah, Hama Shakun, Mazah, Wamazah, Lakah, Safwa, verse 14, Wa'ai, Shayath, Makwasa, La'ahol, Iraf, Ayalam, Ma'a de Mayam, Wama Kasa, Idath, Thaka Shayam, Mala Ma'ila. Verse 15. Wa'ai Shayaf, Af, Hakora Shayam, Lama Shakun, Tazayah, Shatayam, Imadyam. Verse 16. Ishar, Imawaf, Irakah, Hakarash, Wa'asha, Salakyo, Wa'a, Wa'ama, Waka Tazayah, Ha'ama, Rakab, Hakarash, Ha'akad. Verse 17. Shathya, Yadwaf, Lamarash, Ha'akad, Masha, Labaf, Ashab, Al, Akaf, Slakia, Akatha, Kun, the Aisha, Wakal, Krawashiyah, Hama Shakun. Verse 18. Why Shayaf, Af, Hakor Rashiyam, Lama Shakun, Aishariyam, Korash, Lapa'af, Kanaba, Thaya Mana. Verse 19. Wa'a, Rabba Ayam, Adaniyah, Kasap, the Aisha, the Kaf, Aishariyam, Hakorash, Shanya, Adan Salakia, Adanyam, the Kaf, Hakorash, Ha'akad, Lasha, Thaya, Gedath Yawa, Washa Naya, Adanyam, the Kaf, Hakarash, Ha'akad, Lasha, Thaya, Idath Yawa. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 26, starting at verse 13 in the English. And a cubit on the one side, and a cubit on the other side of that which remaineth in the length of the curtains of the tent. It shall hang over the sides of the tabernacle on this side and on that side to cover it. Verse 14, and thou shalt make a covering for the tent of ram skins dyed red, and a covering above of badger skins. Verse 15, and thou shalt make boards for the tabernacle of shittim wood standing up. Verse 16, 10 cubits shall be the length of a board, and a cubit and a half shall be the breadth of one board. Verse 17, 2 tenons shall there be in one board. Set it in order, one against another. Thus shalt thou make for all the boards of the tabernacle. Verse 18, and thou shalt make the boards for the tabernacle, 20 boards of the south side southward. Verse 19, and thou shalt make 40 sockets of silver under the 20 boards, 2 sockets under one board for his 2 tenons, and 2 sockets under another board for his 2 tenons. That's the end.
Just up here, Imagine.
YAHANNA.
Sisters, I imagine men stand. Wapen Yakodom, men turn and face the east. Get ready to say the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabashamayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malathaka, Taba'ah, Ratazayaka, Hayah, Aisha, Barataza, Kawab, Hayah, Bashamayim, Nathanlanau, Lakam, Kal, Yawam, Wasalak Nawa, Kabawat Nawa, Kasalak Nawa, Kabawati Nawa, Wala'ah, Tabi'ayan Nawa, Banasaya 1, Abal, Hawashayana, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakut, Wa'ala, Wataparat, Lawalumim, Aman.
In English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
So be it. This is the prayer for the power of the Hakak in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh, Baba Kashah, Nathan Lana, Hakak, Hakak, La Pa'a, Ka Makala, Waka Marawa, Hakak, Latahar, Hamad Zibrayim, Hakak, Lahakium, Hamathium, Hakak, Arakawaz, Hatam Alam, Lagar Hashem, Ba'ashem Yahweh, the water Aman.
In the English, Yahweh, the name Yahweh Shai. Please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness, all manner of disease, the power to cleanse a leper, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, cast them out. Name Yahweh Shai. Thank you, so be it.
This is the prayer for the blessings of Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Barak Lanawa, Waisha Allah, Wahabayat, Saparium, Barak, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the water Aman. In English, what we just said is Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai. Bless us in Israel, in the school, in the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you, so be it. It's the book of Psalms, chapter 121 in the Hebrew. Aisha'ah, Ayanya, Ahaharya, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ai, Isaiah, Ma'aim, Yahweh, Aisha, Shemayam, Wa'arataza, Al Yathan, Lamawat, Regalka, Al Yanawam, Shamarka, Hana, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayashan, Shavamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Al Yad, Yam Yakar, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'ah, Yakaka, Wayarak, Balayala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makal Rai, Yashamar, Athnapaska, Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza'aka, Wabawa'aka, Mayata, Wa'ayat Awalam.
In the English, I will lift up my eyes into the hills. From whence come my help? My help come from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Yasha'Allah shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in, this time forth, even forevermore.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim, Al Damiyalaka, Al Takarash, Wa Al Tashakwat, Al Kayahana, Al Yabyaka, Yahama Yawan, Washamana Ah, Yakanasha, Wa Ra'ash, Al Aimaka, Yarawa, Sawad, Wayata, Ya'ayatazawa, Al Tazapawanyaka, Amarawa, Lakawa, Wanakakidam, Magoya, Wala'ah, Yazakar, Shum Yasha'alam, Iwad, Kaya, Nawa Ayatazawa, Labadia, Slaka, Labayadwa, Slaka, Labyakadwa, Salaki, Al Yaka, Bariath, Yakaratwa, Ahaya, Adawam, Washima'ayam, Wama'aba, Wahagariam, Gabal, Wa'imawan, Wa'imalak, Palishat, Am Yashabi, Tazawar, Gum Ashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Hayawa, Zarawai, Labayalawat, Selah, Aishalahum, Kamajan, Kasaya, Sara'ah, Kayabian, Banakar, Koyashwan, Nashamadwa, Ba'ayanda Ara, Hayawa, Daman, La'adama, Shayatamwa, Nadiyamawa, Ka'irab, Wakazabah, Wakazabak, Wakatazar, Mana Ai, Kaunasayakuma, Ashar, Amarwa, Nairashah, Lanawa, Ath, Na'awath, Alahayum, Alahaya, Shayatamwa, Kagogala, Kakwash, Lapayaraka, Ka'ash, Taba Ira Yaira, Wakala Talahat, Hariyum, Kanta Radatma, Basai Raka, Wabasa, Wapatka, Tabahalam, Mala'ah, Punyaham, Kualawan, Wayabakwashwa, Shamka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Wayabahawa, Aija'id, Wayakaparawa, Wayabadwa, Wayadawa, Kaya, Ata, Shamka, Yahawa, Labadka, Al Yawan, Alkaha Arataza.
Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, let us cut them off to be in a nation. In the name of Yasha'Allah, we be no more remembrance. If they have consulted together with one consent, they are confederate against thee. Tabernacle of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, Hagarenes, Gabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, the inhabitants of Tyre. And Sur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Selah, do unto them, unto the Midianites, Ashes and Sarah, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kisan, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb and Zeeb, yea, all their princes, as Zebah and as Zalmunna, who said, let us take to ourselves the house of Yahweh in possession. O my power, make them like a wheel, as a stubble before the wind, as a fire burnt a wood, and as a flame set the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded. and trouble forever. Yea, let it be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh of the Most High of all the earth.
This is the prayer for the power, structure, blessings of Israel in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh, Wa Yahweh Shai, Mayaka Allah, Wa Salaka Wa Alahayim, Batazabiyah, Allah YAHANNA, Ha Allah Wapim, Ha Serenium, Ha Kozayoyim, Ha Koyoyoyim, Wa Agwatim, Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shai, the water among.
In the English, bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh Shai, and Michael, the angels commanding during YAHANNA, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you, so be it.
So be it. Sorry, I'm in the turn. Sisters Yashab, you may be seated. Baba Kashah. We're going to render one courtesy salute to the teacher, Men of Israel, Imam Shabbat, Imam Barak, Yahweh Ba Shemi Awashah Brakatah. Yahya Matah, sorry, I'm in the turn. Sisters Imam in the stand, Baba Kashah. We're going to render one courtesy salute to the sisters, Men of Israel, Imam Shabbat, Imam Barak, Yahweh Shema Latah Ba Shemi Awashah. Yahya Matah, Sabbath dismissed.